Even in the smallest things, something bigger may be hiding. We don't notice it until it's too late. This idea perfectly captures the world of Five Nights at Freddy's, and especially the joy of creation. But you'll only truly understand it closer to the end. So pour yourself some tea or coffee, get comfy. We are about to dive in a journey of memories and fear. Let's find out why the joy of creation still has us by the throat.
Section 1. What is Five Nights at Freddy's? I know, most of you already know, but for those who don't know, here's a quick rundown. Five Nights at Freddy's is an indie horror game by Stalk, released in 2014. The player is in an office trying to survive until 6 AM, avoiding masked attacks. Nobody monitors that these security animatronics are walking nightmares. The mechanics are simple, but the atmosphere feels like flyers clamped onto your nerves. The series become iconic, and the joy of creation, one of the best fan interruptions out there. Section 2. Level 1. The bedroom. We play as Nick, Scott Carlton's son, experiencing a terrifying night. Location: a bedroom. You must survive until 6 AM finding all 4 animatrons, each with their own mechanics. Freddy sits by the window. See him? Close the curtain. He'll vanish. Bonnie knocks on the door. After 3 knocks, he enters. Lie down and turn off the lights. Chica peeks from the closet. See her? Stay still, ignore she'll leave. Foxy hides under the bed. See the hook? Lie down, he'll go away. The main twist: mental stability. The longer the night, the more hallucination, noise, and confusion. Naturally, this is the prologue. Nick returns to an old house. His father Scott wants to let a stranger in, and with him darkness entered. Visually, it's a masterpiece. Unarranged works wonder. Lighting, shadows, they all feels like AAA title. We're rating 83 from 10.
Yeah, Artem, get out. It is my channel after all. But you will hear him again, so let's continue. Section 3. Level 2. The living room. This time we play as Scott's wife, Wall. She's trapped in a situation similar to Nick's. The living room has a TV, a couch, 3 doors, and 4 threads. Freddy and Foxy move towards you at the same time. You can avoid both, but TV lets you pause one. Bonnie can be paused. Watch his face and choose the right moments to hide. Chica growls. When you hear it, stop using the TV. If not, you'll be defended for 15 seconds. This level's beauty lies in control. You're not just prey here. You choose who to slow, who to deal first, and when to hide or take a risk. Story-wise, Scott and Wall debate whether letting Mike in was a mistake. Wall fears for the kids and ends up alone. Mike calls her and saying something that sends chill down your spine. Rating 5.8 out of 10. It is masterpiece. That's what I call nice little bro. Section 4. Level 3. Main character is Scott Carlton. Location is his old office. Scott is trapped in his own creation. Who knew inventing purple guys and sound-based animatronics was a bad idea? Now he is in his office, with 3 monitors, 3 cameras, and 3 doors, and a prayer. Freddy is the main threat. Appears at the door. You must shine your light in his face 10 times to survive. Miss it, you hear the Toreador march, and then boom boom Freddy style death, just like in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Foxy, if you hear him, if you hear noise, he's nearby. Open the door now, goodbye. Distract him by watching the cameras. He is clever, but sensitive. Bonnie, dramatic character. If he grows, he is in the cameras. Look at him. Camera is pretty much cooked. Ignore him, you leave. But finding cupcakes with broken cameras, like winning the lottery with no ticket. Chica is the lady from the wall. She slowly crawls out of a concrete wall. If she fully emerges, you're done. Stop her by finding 3 cupcakes. They could be anywhere, but opening doors is risky. Foxy might be waiting. In short, this level is chess. Your brain must be sharper than the flashlight. Think, plan, find a cupcake, and don't scream. Or at least scream inside. Storyline. After a call with Well, Scott hears Nick scream. He rushes to help and bam! Freddy opens the door. Calmly. Casually he swings, but Scott dodges it. A chase begins down the halls. Freddy tires out and leaves Scott alone. In the office, Scott finds a message. We hide where you told us to hide. Dad, with love, Nick, Anthony, Sam. And suddenly it clicks. This game isn't just about survival, it's about fatherhood and trauma. And from that moment, it gets truly fascinating.
Okay, this is my turn again now. Section 5, Level 4, The Basement. We play as Mike. He must go to 6 sectors of the basement to find an escape into the real world. The game here is varied. You can walk around freely, explore, but the main goal is no longer to survive until 6 AM. Now, it's to complete the demon's task. They promise him a human body in return. The first cycle is simple. Reach the door that leads deeper into the basement, but the moment you do, a demon orders you to go back. On the way stands a dozing endoskeleton. It does move, but the moment you get too close, it strikes. This is no accident. Mike is creating shells for the demons, carved on mascots. Until all cells are completed, the demons remain as bare endoskeletons. The second cycle is all about collecting exercise. Freddy's top hat, Foxy's hook, Chica's cupcake, and Bonnie's guitar. And this is when the nightmare truly begins. After you pick up the hook, an endoskeleton that appears behind you, turn around instantly, or you're dead. The guitar is handy in a set of lockers. Open the goal, the wrong one, and you're punished. The furnace is for burning the accessories, part of the ritual. When you place the 3D item inside, and the skeleton appears. Don't approach, back off up the stairs, then return. It will be gone. The 2D cycle, a mannequin and the skeletons. It moves when you're not looking. They must lure it closer. Cycle around and press the red button to lock the gate. Then find a new card, input it and proceed. The fourth cycle, an endless hallway, walk straight, never turn back. This is a trial on the surface. Now the fifth, the final one. 4 and the skeletons await to asleep, to follow you when you don't look. Lose the moving ones, avoid the sleepers, don't blink and stumble. Open the final gate. And there's one more. A mascot moves when you're not looking. Eventually, you are married with him. Hell's over. The story now makes sense. Mike brought the mascots to the Captain family home. He made the deal with the demons. He gave them shells, and he caused the animatronic execution. Yes, Mike is Michael Artem from Scott's game. And that, kids, is the tale. Section 6, Level 5, The Attic. This time, the player Scott Artem himself. He's tied to a chair in his own attic, not by choice. Mike has kidnapped him. It's a night without 6 AM. The only survive The only way to survive is to finish going Freddy 10 times. But that's not all. There are 3 end skeletons in the room. 2 can be seen on the cameras. You can only close one door, so choose carefully when to do it. Watch what appears first, or where the camera flickers. It's a sign someone is approaching. This end skeleton is different. You hear it. 3 distant footsteps, then thunder, then warning. Don't hesitate. Shoot the door immediately. And the creature. It climbs up from the basement, crawling through everything, slowly but unstoppably. Flash it with your flashlight, but remember, it never goes back, only forward. This is hell. 3 end skeletons, guarding Freddy and the creature breathing down your neck. Everything keeps you in constant tension, where every second weighs as much as your life. The story. The final. After the night, the house catches fire. Scott breaks free, but Dad with his back. He crawls toward the exit. Mike goes. I enjoyed being you, Scott, but this night won't end until you're born. Scott only please. Promise me you won't touch my family. But silence is all he gets. Mike appears and Scott screams. Then comes the final scene. The family welcomes him, but it's no longer Scott. Mike has taken his body. And the final words of the game. They're safe, just like you wanted. Thank you for your cooperation, Artem. Rating 9 and 2 from 10. This isn't just a battle, it's an emotional climax. Fire, fear, betrayal, and the memory of the creative were lit aflame in raw generators of flares. God, this is so long!
The joy of creation isn't just a fun game. It's an emotional bomb that fuses fear, memory, and guilt. It's deeper than it seems. Behind every door, behind every knock, there isn't just a monster, but a metaphor. It speaks about creator and creations, about how the past can find you, even if you've forgotten it. Even years later, this game doesn't scare with loud jump scares, but with the silence that follow. Because the scariest part isn't when something appears, it is when you realize why it appeared. And in this game, fear is just a decoration for something far more painful. The joy of creation is a mirror that's terrifying to look into, but you need to. Even after so many years, it's like well-aged wine, a taste of terror. The atmosphere still chills your spine. The gameplay makes you think. The story makes you feel. This isn't just a funny game. It's a love letter to the fun Five Nights at Freddy's universe, but with its own voice. It doesn't grow old because the fear it evokes is eternal. If you're looking for a game that doesn't just scare but leaves a mark on your heart, give it a chance. It is worth it.